Today I'm going to attempt to explain the API and the gem that I've used. I used the Google Distance API, which can calculate the distance between 2 points for various routes depending on your mode of transportation. Can also give step-by-step directions. And it has two output types, JSON or XML, which I used JSON output type, and then there are various parameters that you can use depending on what you want to do with it. I just wanted to calculate a simple distance, so all I had to use was an origin, a destination, and the mode of transportation. Here's O and the API key, which is kind of a given. Anyway, so sorry for all the scrolling. Here's the format of the request. And so let's scoot over here. There we go. So this is my form that I used to get the input from the user. Here I have the starting point with the name of origin and an ending point with the name destination. And once those two values are submitted, we go to the calculate ride file. So take a hop over here to the controller, and then there's some fancy looking mumbo jumbo here, and that has to do with the fact that my form was perfectly capable of getting my parameters to fit nicely in the form that was that we were instructed to use over here, but it didn't give me the output in a way that I could use it. It was just a bunch of hashes and random words all over the screen. And so I had to use a gem called HTT Party. You can see where I required that here. I had to use it to get the JSON format to convert into a Ruby hash. This gem requires Ruby 1.9.3 or higher, multi-XML, or JSON format, which is what I used. And it requires that you like to party, so everything looks good there. So in order to get the parameters into the proper format for the request, I had to do a distance hash with a key of query, and the values was another hash that had all of my parameters in it. The origin and the destination came from the form that we saw previously over here, and the mode, because of the specific example that I'm using, has to do with bicycling. That's the mode that I said, and the key, the API key, is just hidden. Um, so once I got the distance hash set up, I set the response variable equal to this HTT party, which gets how do I want to word it? Well, it puts this together with my distance hash to get the JSON output into a form that I can use. And from there, I had to dig through this big, long, nasty, nested hash array monstrosity in order to get just the one little piece of information that I needed, which was the distance. And that's it. All of that just so that I could get one tiny little number, but it works.